Hi, my name is Gerald Rhodes and welcome to my third video of my video series. I want to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about what I discovered through my recovery process. Now, I know everybody's recovery process is different, and I know that no one is the same, everyone is unique. But one of the biggest things that I got out of recovery was the idea of being in service to other people. And through being in service to other people, that took on a very specific meaning for me. And what I was able to gain from that, from being in service to other people, was the idea of finding my voice. You see, it was one day when I was in one of those court-mandated classes, alcohol therapy, alcohol classes that I was required to take. We were all sitting around, we were all looking at our watches, trying to just get out alive out of that class. But then finally, I stood up and I spoke. And I said something. And I challenged everybody in that room that they had something to offer, that they had something to contribute, that they had something deep down inside of them that they could give to the rest of the world. And for me, at that point in time, that idea of service hit home for me. And I knew that it was my responsibility to go out and share my experience. Not to say whether I was right or wrong, not to defend what I did, not to ask for absolution for what I did, but simply to tell my story. And in sharing my story, to stand up, to speak to you publicly is a way for me to be able to give back and to be able to fully express myself. You see, before, I had always thought of myself as a leader. I've always thought of myself as someone who's being very ambitious, but I never took the steps that I needed to take in order to become a real leader. And one of the ways that I quickly found out how I could become a real leader was to be able to stand up and to speak. Now, I know that for everyone, it's not always possible to stand up and say something. It's not always possible to stand up and share your story. But if you could share your story, and if you could help just one person, if you could make a difference in just one person's life, wouldn't that be worth it? I know for me that I've never been a big fan of community. I've never really felt like I've fit in anywhere. But nonetheless, being able to stand up and being able to share my experience from my point of view, neither being right or wrong, was a really impactful way for me to be in service to others and to be able to share what I had been through, so that I can create a sense of community and maybe someone else won't feel so alone. I hope that this video was impactful to you. I hope it made a difference for you. I want to help people be able to share their story of recovery. I really want to be able to help form a community and a place and a safe place where people can be out in the open and be who they are and share their experience. Again, my name is Gerald Rhodes, and I hope that this video had some value to you. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a great day.